So with further ado, we will start sharing now some of the best practices with the participation of three of our consortium members who will be presenting today. If we go to the next slide. So the first presenter is going to be Begoña Miñarro from the Universitat Autònoma de Barcelona, the Autonomous University. So welcome and thank you, Begoña, and I'll give you the floor for presenting.
Thank you very much. So my name is Begoña Miñarro. I work at the Institutional Project Office at the Universitat Autònoma de Barcelona. And during the next 10-15 minutes, what I'm going to try to share with you is, in a way, the strategy, the resources, and the tools that the UAB has been implemented in the last years to promote knowledge valorization. And I'll try to also give you some examples. Next slide, please. So for many years, universities have played a key role in creating knowledge and transfer it to society. But usually the traditional way to knowledge transfer have been to directly the knowledge has been generated at the universities, and then it has been transferred to through technology transfer officers, to companies, and through patents and industry collaborations. So in a way, for some years, this process, this one-way flow, has proved challenging. Because as you all probably know, the academia, we use a different language that the language that it is used by companies and public administration. So this one-way process has generated some barriers and also has in many cases resulted in know-how that it is generated at the universities that didn't respond to societal challenges, and that it was not aligned also with the values and the expectations of the society. So also, as Mireia mentioned before, the European Commission has put in place in the last years quite a lot of strategies to promote this change, the way in how the universities connect with their territories. So in this sense, a lot of initiatives like the responsible research innovations, but also then that naturally evolved to citizen science, then civic engagement, and now we all talk about impact, social impact. So in this transition and rethinking the role of how the universities connect with their ecosystem is where the UAB Challenge Office board. Please, the next slide. So here I'm presenting the UAB Challenge Office that it was born and rooted in the strategy of the UAB. And the main mission of this office is to connect the three key areas of the university: the education, the research, and the innovation with the society. So with this objective, we have different structures in place that allow us to have this interaction. You can see in the picture the Happy 30. The Happy 30, it is a structure that gathers public administration, so municipalities that surrounds our ecosystem, the territory of the UAB, but also industry, business, also civil society organizations, and of course academia, not only the UAB, but also other research centers and universities in the area of this area that we call the B30, that it is, as I said, the surrounding the UAB ecosystem. So this is structured, and also, as you can see here, these distributed innovation labs that we have in different locations of the territory. In a way, there are our eyes in the ecosystem. We have in these places, and through many different activities, co-creation sessions, meetings with the different stakeholders of our ecosystem that allow us to identify what are the challenges that we have in our territory, our local challenges, and then through also networking and co-creation sessions, we are able to land, in a way, these challenges through the UAB Challenge Office, where we have that, let's say at this point, we have experienced people that are able to land each of the challenges that arrive to our office and be the best possible path to reach solutions to to contribute to the challenges. Sometimes it is through following an educational pathway. Sometimes it is another pathway that it is a research project, or maybe it is through an innovation project. So, but always the idea is to have different structures that allow the university to, as I say, to connect the university and to try that the know-how that it is generated in the university has an impact in the society. Next slide, please. How we do this task or this job? So we follow different strategies and we use different tools. We work at local and regional level. We work with a lot of initiatives that are linked to our smart specialization strategy, the smart specialization strategy of Catalonia. But we also work at international level with a European project. We are part of the ECIU University, that it is a European alliance of universities that work together to make some changes in education and also in research. So we collaborate a lot in the ECIU to and it allows us to scale up with other European partners local challenges that we have in our territory, and in a way be able to work together with different European ecosystems to promote and to enhance, and to be able to face together the global challenges that we are facing in Europe today. In the university, in the challenge office, during the last 5-6 years, we have been piloting different approaches to engage researchers with the stakeholders of the territory. We have also worked with piloting not just how researchers engage with society, but also students, and also creating this change in the ecosystem in order to, to exploring ways to better connect with these different stakeholders of the ecosystem. Also, as you can see here, we have applied to different European projects in order to upskill our community in open science and open innovation skills, because it is not enough, to make some changes. We need, at the institutional level, we have the commitment to also try to upskill our community in the skills that are needed to make possible this change of mindset, this change of culture, and also that they also feel ready and comfortable with this transition. Also, we work at the institutional level. Now we are working also to explore different ways to measure this social impact, that we are talking about, how this impact is measured, because it is not easy. It is not sometimes countable. So we are also at this point exploring ways to better measure the societal impact, and also we are always in continuous exploring the institutional changes that we need to undertake to make possible all this change. So as you can see in this picture, we have a lot of it is like a complex matter, but with the same objective, that it is creating impact in our society. So just I'm going to be very brief. If you can move to the next slide, please, with different examples that allow us to work with knowledge valorization. Mainly, I'm going to explain about lifelong learning, education, and research. If you can, please move to the next slide. We have been working quite a lot in the last year generating micro-credentials. So for the last year, we have had a lot of meetings and co-creation sessions to be able to, in a way, explore the skills gaps that there are in our territory, to be able to answer with the knowledge that we have in the university to these skills gaps, okay? So in a way, the micro-credentials that are flexible, targeted, and easy verifiable learning opportunities, so are like short courses that it can be flexible depending on the ecosystem needs. We have been, the idea is to be able to translate the knowledge, that there is in the university, the know-how, to provide this training to our ecosystem. So if you can move, please, to the next slide, you will see an example that we have been working recently with companies of the third sector, where we identify through different, as I said, sessions with the ecosystem that the third sector companies have a skills gap in management of European projects. So during the last few months, we have engaged some of these companies, but especially this company that it is mentioned here, ABD, with some professors at the university that have knowledge connected to the management of European projects, to try to identify the skills gaps and then to develop the syllabus that are going to be developed, to be able to match these skills gaps. So here it is more or less the procedures. This micro-credential is now open for all the third sector project managers that can apply in order to be upskilled in this context. Okay.
2 minutes, Begoña.
Okay. So if you move, please, to the next slide, another example of knowledge valorization. It is the challenge-based learning methodology, where we contribute to provide solutions to real challenges through educational experiences. Some of these educational experiences are embedded in the curricula of the students, but others are extracurricular. So in these cases, the students we have students from different fields working together to provide solutions for a local challenge. One example, if you can move to the next slide, please. One example of this methodology is this one that it's called La Botiga. So in this case, we have the city council of the Prat de Llobregat, that it is a municipality near the Bellaterra. So they had the challenge to focus on the design and management of La Botiga, that it is like a self-management food store, that it is very focused to ensure the food security system with vulnerable people. So we had students that worked for 3 months with teachers that in this process they are called challenge facilitators. So but there are professors in different areas. So they explore and they contact with the city council, but also with their vulnerable groups, in order to find solutions about the best way to manage this shop, that was focused on vulnerable people. So these students work and measure the economic impact, but also the environmental, the human, and the societal impact. So in a way, this is also an experience where we engage, as I said, students with stakeholders. So we start since the beginning preparing our students to face real challenges and to work in real challenges aligned with the competences that they need to acquire in the degree or in their masters, etc. So if we move to the next slide, the last example is about the challenge-based research. So it is how we try to align knowledge valorization with our research and innovation process. So if you can move to the next slide, you can see a project that we have been working recently. In this case, what we have is a project that meets 2 of the key challenges that they are set in our smart specialization strategy, that it is engage young people and also reduce the textile waste. So with these 2 challenges in mind, we have developed a project with where we had a lot of co-creation sessions with the Generalitat of Catalunya, with the Agency of Waste also in Catalonia, to try to initiate a project that it is going to be vehiculated through a service learning experience with secondary schools. So the idea is that there is a subject that it is focused on service learning, and then they are going to have different experiences where they are going to reflect about the textile waste that they had in their own wardrobes, But not only this, we are going to use citizen science methodologies to be able to gather information from these students and be able to then, this data is going to be in a way processed by the research team that it is involved in the project. And then the idea is that the results can be used to generate new policies based on evidence, on scientific evidences. So this is the last example. And if you can move to the next slide, just to conclude that, to say that in the university, well, we have been working to be able that the university no longer is a source of knowledge. So it is a part of a large ecosystem of learning, innovation, and collaboration. We believe a lot in co-creation as a way to ensure that the research and the know-how that it is in our universities contribute to and respond to real needs and contribute to sustainable and inclusive growth, and that knowledge valorization for us is understood as a powerful tool to create value together. Thank you very much.